What happened to Jonathan Majors can happen to you. What happened to Bill Cosby? What happened to R. Kelly? What happened to Deshaun Watson, Matt Ariza, Trevor Bauer can happen to you if you're messing with women that do not have your back. And I mention Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, especially Bill Cosby. People don't understand the magnitude of that case. And unfortunately, because people wanted, even because of black male entertainers that already didn't like Bill Cosby in the first place, they made jokes about the situation. They really didn't care that he was guilty, or whether or not he was guilty, or whether or not he was being targeted by the powers that may be. They didn't realize the severity of that case. They didn't realize it. I realized that as a teenager. I was like, wait, so hoes can just come from the past and say you did something to him? I was like, excuse me, guys. I was like, hoes can do that now? I was like, I literally said niggas is in trouble, dog. If they can do that, because it's not just about sex. It's not about just sexual assault. This can go under domestic violence, domestic abuse. You saw it happen to Trump. You saw it happen to all. What's the governor's name? The Supreme Court justice name. I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head. That happened to him. It happened to all these people. Because I don't think men understood the severity of that Bill Cosby situation. Because if there's no statute of limitations, right? If there's no limits, if a bitch can just say, I don't remember what happened, but this happened, that's not just going to stop at ninjas, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, with Jonathan Majors' case, right? What people need to understand now is with that case, men aren't getting married anymore. Right? Men are not getting married at a rate that they used to. So now if a man is with a woman, right, and they're just boyfriend and girlfriend, and she even gets the slight that you're about to leave her, she is going to sue the hell out of you. Meaning she's going to have saved screenshots of you saying something crazy to her, or she's going to gaslight you into doing something. Even if she's the one abusing you, she's going to save message of you saying certain things to paint you in a certain light. You think these girls don't understand about cohabitation laws and all this stuff? If you guys think these hoes are very unaware of that, I don't know where you guys are living in. I literally heard, what's that girl's, Ari Fletcher, because mistakenly, I said it crazy. Mistakenly, people think that bitch is a straggle, and she is, but they think that she's stupid. They're not stupid. You heard her when she was talking about, why she don't want to marry, I don't know. It was either Ari Fletcher or Asian Doll, one of those guys. And they were talking about marriage to Yo Moneybag Yo or one of those ninjas. And she was talking all elegantly, eloquent. I'm talking about when she started talking about, because I make more money than him, and then the marriage thing's going to mess up my money up. And the way she was talking about it, I was like, these hoes understand what's going on out here. They not stupid. These hoes is not stupid out here. They understand that, especially nowadays, they understand how the money works when it comes to girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, and husband. They understand how this stuff works. Jabari knew she was about to leave with nothing. She started to get a hint that she was about to leave with nothing. This is when she starts preparing her case. She said, nah, I'm leaving with something, and you are not going to prosper because I am, first of all, like I said, there's an old saying, a white woman's tears is worth more than gold. All that white bitch got to do is cry. And I knew this as a kid as well. All that white bitch got to do is cry, and everybody's going to believe her. That's all she has to do. And then, especially if you're talking about the dynamics between a white woman and a black man, you're going to be guilty, bro. That's why I had a feeling he was going to be found guilty. I had a feeling because the way things are working in the courts now, especially when I saw the way the Tory and Meg situation play out, I'm like, you know what? Something people kept trying to say, things are changing. No, they're not. Especially not for ninjas. No. They already, like I said, ninjas already lost their pass when OJ Simpson beat his case. we already used up our pass when OJ beat his case. You know what I'm saying? That was our free pass, and we used it on a cokehead. People even like with the OJ situation, even with that, well, people don't even understand. People act like Nicole Simpson was just some innocent girl. No, this was a cokehead who blew a bitch blowing dope, fucking up a lot of multiple men, right? OJ kicked out of his own house, right? His own basically his own place. The guy that she was riding in the car with, and that's clearly the dude that she was messing with, and that will make the average man lose their shit. Now, whether he did it or didn't, who's to say? Look, like I said, if you're saying the American justice system is the best system in the world, you have to respect that decision. He won that trial fair and square. But like I said, white people have not gotten over that shit. So, especially if you are a black man dealing with a white woman today, I really, like, me personally, if I had money, there's no way I'm dealing with a normie white woman, meaning she needs to have something to lose, meaning she needs to be like a rich millionaire. I'm talking about her family needs to be a rich millionaire, billionaire herself, to where she doesn't feel the need to freaking sue you if shit don't work out. You know what I'm saying? If you're just dealing with a normie white woman, a broke white woman that's with, just a regular Joe, nah. You can't even be doing that. Now, I believe even in every race, you're not like, if you are a actor with with your star rising, with your star about to rise, you really supposed to just pay these bitches off that you had in the past. Look, how much you need? What, did I ever do you wrong? Did anything happen? What you need? What's your cost? How much you cost? This? Okay, 100K. Okay, 1 million for you. Okay, 500,000. Pay these hoes off. He literally would have been, Jonathan Majors would be fine if he had literally broke that off a while back and literally just say, look, here's $5 million. And you literally should have done that, because he did nothing to that girl. They literally had a video of him running away from this bitch like he was a damn slave. This is crazy. If people really thought that was going to help, I'm like, no, because she's going to find a way to make herself the victim. And on top of that, it doesn't help that we still have a lot of white male simps that still look at her as the victim. If you think I'm lying, go to the Daily Mail comments. Just look at the Daily Mail. Just look at the comments. They think he's guilty. There's like, people don't understand, like, the RP space is not, or the manosphere, whatever you want to call it, is not as big. Like, people don't really think like us. The normies don't think. Yeah, that's the problem. I was about to say don't think like us. No, the normies, they can't think. That's the better word for it. Normies can't think. So they don't really look at, like, he doesn't have, we already look at him like he's fucked, because we already know black women are not going to stick up for him, because they're basically dancing on his grave right now just because he had a white woman as a girlfriend. So he has no help from black women. Even black men a lot of black men are piling on him just because he dated a white woman. You got white men that are a lot of white men, not most, but a lot of white men piling up on him because they think Grace is the victim. And then you have, white women doing what they do. They're just doing what they do. So right now he has literally no friend and nobody right now. So he's literally by himself. He's by himself, bottom line. So his career is over. I don't know how Marvel's going to play it off in the grand scheme of things. I don't know how they, it is what it is. They're going to, and it's actually what people don't understand, this is actually going to work in Marvel's favor. You know why? In Disney's favor. You know why? Instead of blaming their demise on them trying to force this feminist stuff, they're going to blame the storyline being fucked up on Jonathan. So it actually works in Disney's favor, in Marvel's favor. The normies don't realize it. This is another thing. People keep talking about, oh, Disney's going to learn their lesson. They're losing all this money. They don't care that they're losing money. They're trying to push a message. And whatever happens on the outside that ends up taking down Disney or ruining a storyline or ruining a particular series that's keeping the franchise afloat, they're going to blame it on that. They're not going to blame it on the girl power stuff, the feminism that they're trying to push, the fruit booty agenda that they're trying to push, the alphabet agenda that they're trying to push. They're gonna blame it on something else. They don't care that they're losing money. It's women running this stuff. Women don't care about money like men do. Like, I've seen, like, it's like, and I know these guys have great intentions. They're because men are looking at it in a practical sense, right? Where they're looking at it like this. Okay, they're losing all this money. Disney's finally going to go down. They're going to suffer. They're not going to suffer nothing. They don't get how this stuff works, dog. Like, I'm literally like, they're not. The point, they don't care how much money they lose. They're trying to push an agenda. And what they're going to do now is whatever doesn't work out with this whole Marvel series, they're going to blame it on Jonathan. Or if they're not going to make him, they're going to make him as part of the blame. They're not going to push the blame on them trying to push a Marxist, feminism laced agenda. That's not. They're not going to blame it on. They're not going to do that. If dudes are waiting for that to happen, you're living in La La Land. That's not how this works. So, it's unfortunate that that happened to Jonathan because he's clearly innocent, in my opinion. But it is what it is. And like I said, whatever happened to Jonathan Majors, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, another example. Because what I'm gonna start doing, and when I start hearing people talk about R. Kelly pissing on bitches and whatnot, I'll say, look, man, some celebrities have it. I'm gonna start saying this in public now. Look, I'm gonna be like, look, some people can piss on a bitch and get away with it. It ain't none of my because people keep bringing that shit up. Oh, he's pissing on underage bitches. I'm like, look, man, look here, man. Some people can piss on a bitch. That same bitch, you probably can't even hug her if she's sweating. That's how it works, guys. So let's stop bringing this basically where they wanted to drag R. Kelly through the mud, even though everybody knew the deal with R. Kelly for years. But now, because we want to take control of his masters and his catalog, let's put this ninja in prison and drag his name through the dirt. People don't realize the impact of these cases. When we talk about Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, they don't realize, especially when they start using sex trafficking in the chart. Sex trafficking. And I was like, this is no. We talking about a Negro R&B star from Chicago, and we're talking about sex trafficking. This is crazy. This is what I was saying at the time. And people, and there was a lot of men too that were afraid to talk about it like this because, I already explained that. But like I said, because now anytime sex related crimes is being tagged to people, they keep talking about sex trafficking. Not loud to say Diddy's a sex trafficker, but Cassie's innocent. But Cassie's completely innocent. She was the victim in this whole thing, huh? I'm like, so if Diddy's involved in sex trafficking and Cassie's recruiting the bitches, that means she's an accessory. She's an accomplice. But no. Just give me my money, and then I'm just gonna put this out there so you can get sued by everybody else. Nah. We can't be playing this game. But like I said, in the future, Corey Holcomb also talked about this. Unfortunately, what women are putting themselves in a very dangerous position in this case, where now dudes are literally looking at women like, is this even worth it to even involve myself with you? Especially if you're a man going somewhere. Men are literally going to be like, okay, so it's literally going to be dudes with money paying bitches, right? And to just pay them and just leave me alone. Either that, or they're just going to be literally men they're just going to be like, well, I mean, if I'm not even going to have a woman in my life anyways, why am I even pushing myself? They're just literally going to stay where they are. And if they do meet a woman, they're just going to mess with her and just get the fuck away from her. They're not. So this stuff right here that's happening, where women are weaponizing the court, women are weaponizing these things, and really the powers that be are allowing this to happen. They don't understand the damage this is causing. They don't understand the implications. And we are going to see the implications of this by the year 2030. You're going to see it full scale. The implications of women playing the victim, women weaponizing the court. You know what I'm saying? So this is not good overall, but it's good for MGTOW. Well, I'm not MGTOW, but it is what it is.